So you want to get better at Twitch and you need about 5 tips to get better. In this video, I'll show you how to become a better Twitch streamer. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. My name is Official Krale, and if you're new to the channel, then I want to personally welcome you. If you don't know who I am, I'm Krale. I'm somebody who does Twitch and YouTube, and on this platform, I'll be giving you tips on how to grow and how to do certain things to improve your social media status. So if you're interested in this video, make sure that you click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned to this video. Now, everybody nowadays really wants to do Twitch, and Twitch isn't really as easy as it seems than it was before. Now, Twitch is a live streaming platform for the people who don't know, and there's so many people that want to grow on this platform, and the problem with Twitch nowadays is that so many people are doing Twitch. Now, that doesn't mean that there is no possibility in growing. Some people grow faster than you, and that's fine. It just takes time. Now, there is about a few things that I do want to say that if you want to grow on Twitch, there's a few things you want to do. These are just 5, but there's a numerous amount of things you can do to improve your Twitch quality, or the interaction with people, or how to talk even when you have 0 viewers. There's like so many things that you'll find along the way in your journey, just like I have. Now, to give you guys like a broad view, Twitch isn't as what it used to be. There's a lot of things that changed, and personally, I wouldn't say that growing on Twitch nowadays isn't really my recommendation to you guys, because Twitch is doing a lot of things, and some are good, some are not really that well. But yeah, kind of like figuring out what works best for you. I personally prefer doing it on YouTube than Twitch, but that's just my personal view. Now, as tip number 1, I just want to say that, if you are going to do on Twitch, tip number 1 that I want to give you when you start on Twitch is making sure the audio is right. So what you want to do is, if your video quality, whether that's your camera or your gameplay or your overall quality isn't that great, make sure that at least your audio is well. Because, some people may know this, but audio quality goes above video quality, meaning that if you have a horrible mic, it's less enjoyable for people. Now, obviously, there's going to be streamers who want to have that extra vocabulary to make sure that their audio range is over the pitch, which means that they actually peak over the quality. But you want to make sure that your audio quality is right. Now, if you're going to do Twitch, keep in mind that you need a stable internet connection, meaning that the problem with that is if you don't have a stable internet connection, which I did at the time, is you're going to lag, because it needs an internet connection to make sure that you can play, that you have a stable internet connection to continue that game even when you're streaming, because streaming takes quite some bandwidth of your network. So keep in mind, if you're going to do Twitch, make sure that it's right. So tip number 3 is get a webcam. Now, there's a lot of people, like Lyric, for example, who do not have a webcam, and they choose to do so. Like, it's not a necessity, but it definitely adds some personalization to your channel. So if you have the possibility, and if you like doing it, I would say get a webcam or a camera, but just make sure that you don't overspend in the start of your Twitch, because that's what I've been doing. I bought a really expensive webcam, and now I bought a camera, but that's because I wanted to upgrade eventually. But don't do that at the start. Try to see if you can make some growth, and then eventually, work your way up. So the tip number 4, I want to say, make a overlay. Like, if you, for example, right now, as me, with a nice camera, there are some things you can add to the background, like, for example, the poster in the background. But what you want to make sure is that you make an overlay. Personalize it to the way that you like it, but also that it's informative for people, meaning that you can have your top follower or your top donator, or literally all the people on there that you want to have, as long as it's, fun for you and workable. Now, there's a little thing going on where people say use Twitch Strike, and if you don't know, Twitch Strike is a website which shows what games you should be streaming and the games that you should not be streaming, kind of like oversaturated games, thinking about Fortnite or thinking about League of Legends. There's so many people who do this, so growing on a game like that is a lot more difficult than being discovered on a game that is not being streamed that much. But I don't recommend Twitch Strike, because it's not really the greatest website to use. It's something you can, I'm not saying you shouldn't, but to my personal advice, I would not advise people to use that. Just a little tip for you guys. Now, once you are in the stage of having your stream set up, meaning that you have your profile, meaning that you have your layout, there's going to be probably people skipping on and off, and maybe they'll follow or not. You shouldn't be bothered about people coming in and not following or not chatting. That happens. It's the start of your journey, but it's also part of your growth. And I just want to say that you guys at least understand that the importance is that people want to enjoy the stream, meaning that you need to entertain them. So if you are not somebody who's very talkative, then that's kind of like a deal breaker for people because they want to interact with you, but they don't want to have somebody that just plays the game and just opens their stream, records it, and just leaves it like that. Now, it's possible if you are, for example, wanting to do recordings and then later on, you know, get your highlights out of the game. But if you really want to grow on Twitch, you want to like start interacting with the people. This can be done by adding a bot to your Twitch, you know, thinking about adding certain things in your overlay that people like. Or, you know, the thing is with Twitch, there's like an endless amount of things you can do as long as you personalize it to how you like it and to the way that other people enjoy it as well, meaning that it kind of needs to come from like a 50-50 both side. You need to enjoy the overlay and the whole Twitch streaming journey, or they need to do it. But if you match that together, that's the best way to actually grow. So to kind of like give you a summary is, you know, first of all, Twitch takes time. It takes dedication. So don't expect to grow very fast. Meaning that eventually you need a good internet connection. You can add a webcam. This is not a necessity, but it's something you can do. Meaning that eventually once you have those things, you can add in an overlay, which is something like this. And it kind of makes it look nice, but it's not a necessity as well. Depending on Twitch, you can really, you know, do the things however you want to do them, if that makes sense to you guys. Hopefully these tips were actually informative. It's been a while for me to actually upload a video because I've just gotten back from Greece on a holiday. I've gotten the Sony a7 III camera, which probably looks a lot better than just recording on a webcam. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you want to, you can comment down below which tip actually worked for you, because I'm really interested to see how you guys are managing that part. Anyway, guys, thank you for the video, and, you know, keep on streaming.